Hi everyone and welcome back to another card making video. Today I'm featuring products from the latest release by Altenew and I picked all the travel themed ones. And this is actually part of a video hop. You can join the giveaway and you can find all the details about the video hop down below in the description. So let's get started with the first card. This is a mini stamp set. It's called Enjoy the Flight and it gives you the earth, which is perfect to stamp as a background point, and then on top I'm going to stick the plane. So this is going to be my background. I'm going to stamp that with a couple of dye inks. I'm going to mix a lighter and a darker shade of blue. So just because this is a stamp that I'm going to use first time and it is a solid area, I like to prep the stamp with my finger first or my hand. So now it's going to take the ink better. I'm stamping everything with my stamping wheel just to make sure that I can reposition the stamp again and again until I get a good impression. And I'm going to do that one more time and then I will mix the darker shade just to give some interest on the background so that it is not plain solid one color. And because I want to have a soft blending and not any harsh lines, I'm using my blending tool here and I'm just dabbing on the edge of that darker color so that when I stamp on top of the previous image, I'm going to get a nice blended effect. And I'm super happy with the result. So let's go ahead and put together the focal point. So for that I'm using this mini die set that gives you the plane and all the different parts to put it together so that you can easily customize the colors. You can even have the airline colors that you used to fly with. And I absolutely love that on the acetate you see where everything was stuck down. I don't know if it happens to you, but every time I take out from the packaging the dies, I never know how to put them back together and there are always pieces that don't fit inside. Anyway, this is a good idea by Altenew. Now I started with the base. The base is light gray and then for the main body of the plane I went with white. Now for the wings and the tail I'm mixing two shades of red, a darker and a lighter one. And it's super easy to put it together and I think that the size is really good. It makes a good focal point for the size of the standard card. So my focal point is ready. I'm going to add foam tape at the back and just decide where I want to stick it down. I don't mind if some of the wings go outside of the panel. This panel is smaller than the standard card, so even if I have something sticking out, it's going to fit on the card, no problem at all. Now, in that small stamp set, there are many sentiments that you can use. I went with one of them and I just stamped that at the bottom where we have lots of empty space with black ink. And I'm going to work on the background. I do have this new embossing file folder which is full of travel stamps. Absolutely love this one and it gives a great background. Now to make it look even more interesting, I'm going to ink up the edges and that's the same ink that I used for the darker shade of the earth. I'm just darkening up the edges. It's not going to show too much, but yet it is a lovely little detail. Behind my panel I do have foam tape. You can place that panel aligned at the center or you can give it some rotation to make it look more interesting. I decided to go with a straight alignment. Now I usually like to create the panels and just stick them on pre-folded cards that I have on hand. And you can definitely stop here, or if you want to add some bling and make it extra special, you can add some sequins. I'm using some of the stellar sequins here and these are the iridescent ones. And that finishes the first card for today. So here are some close-up photos where you can see all the details better. And hopefully you can see the background panel as well. Now for the second card, let's play with the Pack Your Bags die set. Now this looks complicated, but it's one of those keyhole system dies that makes it really easy to know what falls on top of what. Also at the bag you will find a guide that helps you customize the bags, and you can make larger, smaller, you can switch handles, you can switch the wheels at the bottom. I really find super easy to put together, plus not only it gives you the keyhole system, but also some letters which are engraved on each one of the dies, so you know exactly which piece is which. I'm going to put together 3 different bags just to show you some variations, and for the first one I'm starting with the large suitcase. I'm going for a blue suitcase here. I went with the darker shade for the back and the lighter one for the bottom design, and you can see that the handle falls exactly where those keyholes are, so it is really difficult to make a mistake. Now for the top of the handle I just went with a black piece which I'm going to stick on top, and then at the bottom of this suitcase you will find that there are 2 different variations of wheels or rollers. I don't know how you call them. Anyway, you get the idea. No matter which one you decide to go with, you will find different keyholes to fit them there. But you can definitely switch them, it doesn't really matter. These are going to cover up completely at the end. You will not be able to see the keyhole. So just play around. Sometimes I just don't follow the system, and I just put together things the way that I feel it would look nice. So again, for those rollers at the bottom I went with silver, and then at the top I'm going to stick those tiny little dots of black to finish it off, and then all you have to do is to just stick the decoration on top. Now there are many different ways that you can put together those, and there are many different decorations for the top. I decided to go with this one because it matches with the one that I have in the exact same color. Now I'm going to put together super fast the second mini suitcase, again using the keyhole system to align the handle at the top, and you can see here I am using a different shape of handle. Now at the bottom for this suitcase you're supposed to use some different rollers. I don't care, I'm just going to use the ones that I used for the first one, but you can definitely mix and match whatever you like. You will find tons of decorations. Now you need of course to add the wheels at the bottom, and then we need to cover all those holes, so there are extra pieces, and this gives you the opportunity to customize it with different colors. So here I went with darker shade of red for the background and lighter red for the front. So this one is ready. Let's move on really quickly and put together our designer bag. So for this one I'm going with yellows and oranges, and I do have some golden pieces that I cut out just to give it some extra interest. So this one goes at the back. Again, the keyhole system helps you align them perfectly. Then there is another piece that you are supposed to stick on top, and yet one more smaller one with lovely stitching that you are stick on top of this one, which is going to cover completely the hole. And then I'm going to stick the front handle. You can align it with the one at the back, and this is going to fall exactly in place. There are those little extra pieces that you can add if you like. I went with gold for these ones. And I think this looks gorgeous, and you can customize it any way that you like. So I do have all those 3 pieces, and I absolutely love the color palette. I'm going to put together a tag. There are actually 3 different pieces for this tag. I went only with 2 of them, and I'm just planning to stick it up there. So let me stick that down. And then of course you can definitely stop here. These elements look gorgeous to stick on top of a card. If you want to add extras, you can play. There are extra handles that you can add on the side. I'm going to add those here as well. And I think that they make gorgeous focal points. Now let's put together the card. For the background I'm going to use a white panel, and again the same embossing folder. and then I'm going to align them on top and create a cluster of bags. Now I'm using glue for the blue one. For this one I have one layer of foam tape at the back, and then for my designer bag I'm going to use two layers of foam tape at the back so that I create lots of dimension. Now all that's left to do is to add a sentiment. For that I just stamped Safe Travels from this little stamp set, Enjoy the Flight, that I used for the first card. I'm going to stick it there, and here are some close-up photos on the cards that I made for today. Don't forget, there are giveaways to be won. You will find everything you need down below in the description. Thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you all next time.